figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Iowa Cubs and the Louisville Bats. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jeff Hoffman gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
So here is number 62, and we are set for baseball here this evening. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is lined back into center field, and he's on to start the ball game. It's a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Number 66.
Stepping in now, number 66. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Popped him up. Number 28 shading to his right. 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1. Lifted into center field. Senzel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting first, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Struck him out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Zach Davies is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So stepping in is Mike Freeman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Batting second, the left fielder.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. On deck, Mike Moustakas. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. With that one, it's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Akiyama, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
At the plate, David Bodie. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he pops it up back behind second base. Number 28 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 19, Jared Young.
So the next to bat will be Jared Young. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here now the 2-2. Tried to field him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping in next, Nick Senzel. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Swinging a ground ball to third. In there, and their first hit of the season is going to be for extra bases. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
In now, Kyle Farmer. Line drive base hit to right. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And, oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Into the box now, number 28. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
The pitcher,
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jeff Hoffman, who could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And he pops gives up the bunt attempt. Davies is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he scurries back to first base safely.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. The Bats lead it 2-0. Now at the plate is Tony Walters, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
The count now at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Zach Davies. And now a curveball that's blowing in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he struck him out.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, number 62. 2-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Number 66 would be next. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Shogo Akiyama. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but This one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
The batter, number 44.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Mustakis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now, Jonathan India. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate now, Nick Senzel. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches 2nd time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The catcher, number 17, Kyle Farmer.
At the plate, Kyle Farmer. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Has some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, number 28. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign, the 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled off. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors, and 3 men left on base. At the plate now is number 66. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-1. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Farmer. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Stepping in now, Patrick Wisdom. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. To the plate now, David Bodie. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Happ on 3rd, Wisdom at 2nd with 2 gone. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's set. The 3-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Senzel is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Stepping in once again is Jeff Hoffman. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Grounded up the first baseline. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see there, both guys are living in the 90s, but in vastly different parts of town. 97 versus an even 90 miles an hour. Next to hit, Mike Freeman. He grounded out last time up. The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Shogo Akiyama waits on deck. The 3-1. And he pops it up. Bodie backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 4, Shogo Akiyama.
So next to bat will be Shogo Akiyama. Singled in his last at bat. 2 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two and 2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jared Young. The 1-1.
Count is 2 and 1.
And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Akiyama will wait on it. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Tony Walters.
Next up, Tony Walters struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Driven to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
So now to the plate, Zach Davies.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Now the relay home. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall.
66.
Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
In now, number 66. Left side, but well fouled. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. Louisville's out in front here, 3-1. So now here is Mike Moustakas. Singled homer run in his last time up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 44.
So next to hit is Aristides Aquino, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
India.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Aquino leads off first with 1 away. At the plate, Jonathan India did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Adios, pelota. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, certainly not where the pitch was intended to be. Any changeup that's up in the zone has a pretty good chance of getting centered and crushed, and that one was hit a mile.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. Line softly to the right side, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Line drive to center field. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Kyle Farmer.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Corey Abbott is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Number 15, Corey Abbott.
Into the box, Kyle Farmer. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
At the plate now, number 28. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Wisdom trying to get there. The next 3-2. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Malik Smith will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Here it comes on 1-1.
I got to count 2-2.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Mike Freeman is on deck. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now back, first baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Freeman. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That ball is foul.
3 runs already home here. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Standing in now, Shogo Akiyama.
Oh, that's
No
inside.
offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Grounded softly to the right. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike.
Braylon Marquez gets the call of the pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his
Number
guys.
61, Braylon Marquez.
Mike Moustakas will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1, and he fouls this one off. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Bats lead it 9-1. Ashton Godot takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Matt Duffy. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his
fielder,
hands inside the baseball, and ripped the
Ian.
base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Ian Happ. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Has a look, now the pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Patrick Wisdom. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 2-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, the shortstop, David Bodie.
And now here is David Bodie. Flew out last time up.
Nope.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Into the box now, Jared Young. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Akiyama is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Tony Walter.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Bodie is off of first with 2 away. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. Louisville's out in front here, 9-3. Striding in is Aristides Aquino. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. 1-2 strikes the count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Jonathan India.
Digging in next, Jonathan India. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
That last at-bat, Natty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks. Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ripped down the line. Oh, what a dive. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. 7th inning coming up. The Bats lead it 9-3. Ian Miller is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 6, Ian Miller.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 62.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 62 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 66.
Now into the box, number 66. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A runner on first with 2 away. This ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Akiyama is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. Louisville's out in front here, 9-3. Trevor McGill enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Trevor McGill.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. The 3-1. And oh boy, that pitch nearly got him in a bad place as he had to hit the dirt that time. It's ball 4.
Now batting, number 28.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 28. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Good go.
Tyler Stevenson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Tyler
Farmer, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line towards center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his back with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
At the plate, Mike Freeman. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping up is Shogo Akiyama. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Outside, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch is outside for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Happ is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Carson Fulmer is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Number 41, Carson Fulmer.
Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here comes the 1-2. is taken for ball 2. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Patrick Wisdom.
Nope.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, David Bodie. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it on the first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Bats lead it 9-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Mike Moustakas. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino. Ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Jonathan India. And the count will be full. Moustakas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Jason Adam comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Nick Senzel will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. First and second now, one man out. Two-two pitch is fouled away. From the stretch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 66 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The catcher, number 17, Kyle.
So now to the plate, Kyle Farmer. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here comes the first baseman, Jared Young. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The batter, the catcher, Tony Walters.
So now into the box is Tony Walters. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nobody out, runner on first. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
P.J. Higgins will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Next, here is number 62. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And that misses 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up on to first, and that's your ball game.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Louisville Bats took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jeff Hoffman earns his first win of the season. Zach Davies struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Bats, 9 runs, 14 hits. No errors, they left 11 men on base. For Iowa, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.